Hey guys, it's Keith Allen. Just wanted to hit you with a quick bit break before I wrap the day. Gotta go work out. But wanted to show you how things have developed through the day because we've got some changes in liquidity. This is about where resistance is stacked in the order book. So with that, let me clear away, and we can get into the candle chart here in a sec. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't provide financial advice of any way, shape, or form. Nothing I say or share should be considered trading advice or investment advice. Do your own research, manage your risk. Trading is a risky proposition. With that, let's jump over to the candle chart really quick, and then I will show you where we have confluence between the resistance, technical resistance on the charts, and the liquidity based resistance in the order book, which I personally think is really the most important because sometimes we seem to challenge the technicals, and the liquidity does not lie. Simple as that, right? So we'll start here on the candle chart. And as I showed you this morning, we have a lot of confluence here up at this the trend line where the 50-day moving average and the 100-day moving average all are converging here right about this level, which let's call it on the low end around 67,300, 67,300 to 67,500 range, right? So technical resistance very, very strong here. And of course, we know that 69K also has been strong. We've had a hard time holding that level on each attempt to break out. We've wicked below and broken down from there. So we have no resistance support flip validated above this line here. We're now trying to validate that RS flip here at the 59K level. And, we have appreciated a bit through the day since the morning. We have seen whales buying again, bullish whales, I should say, buying again. And I can isolate things here to those two larger classes here. Purple whales, obviously being the most dominant class in the Bitcoin chart, and brown whales, the mega whales, also in the game here. So since the morning's analysis, they bought, they started selling a little bit, and then they've continued this buying, as you can see, and just kind of chipping away at this liquidity here overhead. Now, where we have a bit of a difference between where the resistance is, the technical resistance is in the order book, which would be right here around the 67.3K level. And you can say we've got a little bit below it at 67, and we have a little above it at 67, 400 range. Which puts us kind of right in the sweet spot of that 67.3 to 500 range that we talked about. But we have even stronger liquidity-based resistance, $9 million. Not a huge sell wall, but still more significant than what's above it, sitting here right at about 66, 400. So keep that in mind, right? This can change at any moment, right? We could see a big block of bids come into this level that gives us more confidence that we could break through this. But I'm expecting to run into some resistance here if price can make it up to this level here today. Of course, we have the halving coming up very, very soon, right? Where, depending on your countdown clock, depending on your time zone, the halving is coming up very, very quickly, a day and a half about, right? So that's going to be Friday, Saturday on the overnight, sometime in between here for most folks, I think. So keeping that in mind as we move towards the halving. This morning we talked about the potential corrections that we could have along the way. So I'm not going to climb into that again, but just know the halving is coming up, and so 420, right? So, and in true crypto bro fashion, imagine a scenario with Bitcoin moving into the halving on 420 and trading right around 69K. I'm just going to leave it at that, right? All right, guys. Hope that gives you a little insight as to what I'm looking at. Hope that helps you out as you try and navigate through the volatility. And I do expect to see more volatility happening up to and through the halving. Hope that is something that you find insightful as well. If you like the content, do me a favor, smash all the buttons, help me grow the channel, leave a comment. I love your comments. I engage with each and every one of them. So I look forward to reading those comments and getting through that. Oh, looks like I popped up the wrong freaking graphic. I'm doing this thing new for the first time, and this is supposed to be the BitBreak, guys. I'll get the hang of this, trust me. But for anybody new to the stream here, I just started doing these live. We do these. I do these morning market insights in the mornings, at least my mornings every day, a little bit more in depth, and then through the day when I see something noteworthy to tell you about. We're branding that as BitBreak right here. So just kind of playing with some different ways to share some content with you guys and keep you informed as we all try and navigate this market as Bitcoin goes through the historic halving coming up on 420, baby. Have a good one, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow.